TV besties, what's good? How are y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing good. Today is Tuesday. It's definitely a Tuesday. So y'all know if I'm a day late, that means I'm just catching up on stuff. But really quick, what's going on, y'all? My name is Ashlee. If you are new here, you can call me Ash. Welcome to Ash Recaps. Hit that like button if you enjoy the video and hit that subscribe and come on in and join your girl as we just talk. You know, I'm your TV bestie. I am your girl that, if nothing else, after you get finished watching these shows, if you ain't got nobody to talk to, I'm going to be here dropping them comments down below. I promise I'm going to engage. We can talk about it, all that good stuff. So as you can see in the title, part one of Love Hiphop Atlanta's reunion has premiered, and boy, I really is anybody else just feeling like this reunion has leveled up a little bit? Like, while there has been clearly so much drama and there has been little arguments and combativeness, I just really feel like the cast have really handled themselves on some grown woman, grown man, just some grown-ish, and I'm totally here for it. So getting all into this, we're talking about Spice. So if anything, only thing I can say about Spice and the Grammy and them addressing the whole, the person who won the Grammy versus her, because she was clearly the people's choice, as she said. It really just speaks a lot about Spice, because she very well could have thrown shade. She could have said whatever, because at the end of the day, we gonna throw the shade if she don't throw the shade. At the end of the day, she is not letting who the Grammy chose as their winner for her genre get to her. She is just happy to the fact that have been nominated, her journey as far as she came, just to have that, no matter what, connected to her name as a Grammy nominee. That's that. Honestly, y'all, not even to get too much off subject, but I just feel really people who aren't from America and they come here, they are just so much more humble than what we as Americans are. And maybe we're entitled, whatever, but people that are not from America, they just seem more humble to me and thankful for the opportunities presented to them. And whether that be the case or not necessarily the case, because I just absolutely love Spice, just all around. Her being able to just have respect and hey, no matter what, this is the genre, no matter who's entered it, whether they were born into it, whether they just got into it, whatever. So just, I have to big up Spice on just her humbleness and just her way of, and even if it's just for looks, publicists, I think that's publicists who kind of help you, whatever, it don't even matter. She said that in a nice way, in a nice manner. And like she said, if you did not know who Spice was then, you definitely know who Spice is now. Yeah, I know I'd be late. To stuff. So did y'all hear the song? Have y'all heard the song with her and Carly? I literally just added it to my Apple Music. I have not heard it yet. If you've heard it, definitely let me know your thoughts, what you think of it. I'm definitely cooking tonight, so I feel that's definitely something that I might just add to the cooking deal while I got going on. Anybody else play music while they're cooking, get them in the mood, get them in that good old feeling. So y'all, don't mind me as I be adding in my personal stuff into these recaps. So just for more, if you think you just be interested in my lifestyle, what I got going on, if you just like me in general, you want to see more of me, I definitely want you to check out my vlog channel. It'll be down in the description below. It's only right that, of course, the baby, y'all niece, would wake up in the middle of my recap. So I don't know if y'all can hear her. I don't know if you could hear I live right outside of a main highway, a main road. So I got the window up because, long story short, my daughter, my oldest, melted some plastic in the oven. So it got a little smoky and your girl had to open up a window. But really quick. Let me get y'all niece situated, and I'm gonna be right back. We're gonna be right back to this, okay? Hold on. All right, my loves, we're back. Our little shorty has been running a fever. She stayed at home with me today. Woke up feeling a little warm still. So we had to get her a little right and just get her situated with her other mama, her sister, because that's her other mama. So y'all, back into this reunion. So yes, that was the thing with Spice, Shekinah. Are we not surprised that Shekinah is not like taking any accountability for like her messiness? And I think like who was that? Safari, who like really made a good point. Like Shekinah knows everybody else's business. Don't nobody know what's going on with Shekinah. Oh, but some of the girls do know who Shekinah's dating, and clearly Shekinah is dating somebody who got a girl. That's your business, boo. Do I condone it necessarily? I don't like it, but you do what you do. But at the same time, don't be, I ain't necessarily saying that she judging, because I don't think necessarily that she judging anybody else's situation. She just being messy. And it bothers me a little bit that she's not admitting that she's being messy, regardless of the fact of if they're bringing you whatever issues, whatever drama, whatever. Kind of like I felt what Erica said at the end of the day. Why would you put me out there in front of someone who I'm not like, we're not in that type of space to give them a leg up on me? That's just loyalty, whether it be guy or girl. No, that's just all in general. And so it bothers me, like, okay, fine, she did feel like, she gave Kendra the apology that she deserved or whatever, but felt like Erica couldn't deserve one. Why? Because you felt like you were right in Erica's feelings. Regardless of that, don't put me out in front of other people, in front of ops, and for them to have a leg up on me. Like, that's just period. And I think really what I can just still nonetheless still respect is like everybody still, hey yo. If you're new here, like, just get used to this. Like, one thing, like, this is the life. This is the life and how I do things. And I like me keeping, like, my normal life intertwined with these videos, even though it's not my vlog channel. So, nonetheless, back to what we were talking about. I still, nonetheless, the fact of no matter of the drama that Shekinah started, it clearly, to me, I guess, really shows that either there's maturity here or that these females, these ladies really do fuck with each other, at the end of the day. Because for me, like, that, like, Erica could have gotten ugly with Shekinah, but maybe as well, when you accept people for who they are, what is there to get mad about? What is there to really put energy into when you know that that's how they're going to do, that's how they're going to move, whatever. So that was definitely something that I felt like could have gotten out of hand, but the ladies really, even Spice was just like, no, you just need to apologize. You just apologize. Like, she's just like nonchalant with, like, she just know, like, the girl gonna apologize. Like, no, you would be a messy. You just need to apologize to everybody, and it's gonna be good and it's gonna be cool. Like, the level of just like everybody's maturity here is I was loving it. I'm here for the mess. I'm here for the drama. But as well, I think I'm also like, can we do this without all that? And I felt like they were really, just trying to give us that. So moving on from, Shekinah, it was so triggering for me to see Scrap triggered again over, when seeing that whole, with him talking about his story and how he grew up and how that affected him. You can just definitely tell that was triggering for him. It's still trauma. There's still something there that's still to be, healed and to get from. And I can feel, I can, not even I can feel, but I can respect Bambi and still like understanding, like, I may be playing like a role in this. Like, my issues with, Mama D is also playing a part in why he's not having an issue. Now, granted, no, it's not all her fault. Could Bambi bend a little bit to me? Yes. But at the same time, I can understand why she's just like, No. And again, like we all know that put Scrappy, like in the middle, because like we know he loved his mama, and mama loved Mama D. Excuse me, and Mama D loved Scrappy or whatever or whatnot. But Rashida is right. If nobody else, if you will listen to nobody else, listen to Kirk and Rashida. Listen to the marriage advice, whatever that they can give you. Because if nobody else, married people can give you some real advice on how to handle being married and having individuals. Yeah, hear that? I might need to close these windows. And having like all these individuals, like having these individuals in your beds, and I get like he said, like, and I had said it last week, like that's his mom. Like if he can't talk to anybody else, who's he gonna like talk to? And what is that, gum and stuff?
Yeah, because
I'll deal with it later. I'm recording. It's fine. I'll deal with it later. I'm recording. It's kind of like, but yeah, I think that's the way to kind of like really resolve that, cap that, is to, that's may not be the person. And I think what I really wanted from Scrappy, even when he did sit down with Mama D, was to be like, I'm not gonna tolerate you disrespecting my wife, period. And it's not even to say that he may not have already said it, but I'm just like, you need to let your mama know what it is and what she's not gonna do when it comes to your wife. Like, just all in period. Like, that's all about setting like those boundaries, and hearing everybody's stories of their relationships with their mom, Rennie's mom, Sierra's mom, their relationship with their mom, Rennie losing her mom, Sierra having to really get her mom in check about, her substance abuse, so that she can continue to still, her mom can continue to still be here. Obviously, definitely affected. And I definitely think that, Scrap doesn't want this space, because the thought of like, they when they told us that they were not going to occupy the stage at the same time because of all the mess and because of all the drama, but him being, I didn't expect nothing of that. I think like it now, when having a son, even though my son is as young as he is like I know and I feel that love and that protection that he has over me. But I don't want to be that mom, y'all. Even when he, they sat down together, and I don't know, it's still like a part of me is just like, Mama D is not getting it yet. And it's not to say that she won't get it, because I think this is not something that's going to change overnight. This is going to be something that's going to be a gradual something that changes, over time, as they continue to put those boundaries there, and as well respectfully put Mama D in check when she's doing things that she has no business doing. Like, yes, I'm glad that y'all put her out there, put her out on Front Street. Like, shorty, yes, you do be out here disrespecting and like saying all kinds of crazy stuff about my wife. Yes, it very well could be a tit for tat. You say something, so Bambi feels like she has to say something, like whatever, but who's gonna be the grown person? It's going to have to be Bambi, whether she wants to or not, because I'm sorry, at the end of the day, Mama D is going to do what she going to do. Mama D is going to do what she going to do, and it's kind of like sometimes you just have to bite the bullet, because to me, as far as I'm concerned, that's marriage. Y'all are married. So at the end of the day, you have to deal with this woman to a degree. No, you don't have to accept the things that she does. You don't have to accept the things she puts you through. You don't have to, she's being disrespectful, just like take it to the chin. It's just a way to, like, you have to realize, like, that you have to figure out how to, handle it. And obviously, I don't think that Bambi wants this disconnect between Scrappy and his mom, but I don't, her harping, and I very well could be, wrong about this, because this is always just my opinion, how I see things or whatnot. I never am speaking from a place like what I'm saying is right. It's just my opinion. But it's like her honing on that's my son. We know that's your son. It sounds unhealthy type of thing when she says it to me, like a whole, like it just sounds unhealthy to me, y'all. And y'all know what I mean when I'm talking about moms who are having unhealthy relationships with their sons. Like, that's fine. That can be your son, but that don't mean that you, and I get that his protection is your first priority, but you don't go and make his freaking life hard when he's married. Because at the end of the day, what the Bible say? When you find that thing, woman, whatever, don't quote me word for word, but y'all know exactly what I'm saying. You move away from mama and daddy or whatever, and this is your family. This is your first priority. Then it just seems like Mama D wants to, no matter what, be number one, be first. Like, girl, like, okay, maybe there is, because I feel like I might be, coming from Mama D a little bit. And maybe it's that, the possible, mother relationship, that maybe mother son relationship that I haven't tapped into yet, or just that maybe I don't understand necessarily yet, or their connection or their bond. So I don't want to necessarily, I've already said it, because to me that's just how it looks. So I'm not going to necessarily take it back, but you see, I'm just trying to find like the understanding, just in this. But I just do, I feel like she does a lot, and the moves is just inappropriate and just wrong, and that being her son does not okay her actions or anything of that just particular nature. So either way, overall, at the end of it, y'all, that's gonna be a work in progress. I feel like at the end of the day, like I don't that's not something clearly that's going to fix, overnight, whatever. It's definitely in more conversations, more scrappy, creating those boundaries, and I really hope, if nothing else, if this couple of months of them not talking really, helps her to see a light of like, this boy ain't playing. This boy loved his wife, and at the end of the day, yes, he loved his mama, but he loved his wife too, and he want her to know that, yes, that's my mama, but I got your back too, and like, I'm not going to continue to stand by this and let this, just continue to ride and just to happen. So moving on, let's just get into this triangle, or not even a triangle, let's make it a 4Z, because a square, because everybody's in it. Kendra, Jaceel, Mita, and Carly. Thankfully, it was confirmed that he did not know. I didn't think he knew. I honestly did not think he knew anyway that Carly was being invited, and was going to pop out of this cake at his bachelor party. Even from the look on his face of it, clearly it was there. Do I think that he was lit and might have been, feeling himself, might have been into some, possibly for a second, some like old memories, like, let me soil my royal oats before I get married, like, very well, yeah. But does he have things? I think, kind of like, I think at the end of the day, him and Carly had some good sex. They had very well good sexual chemistry, whatever. And it's just some people that, it's just there. So, not to say that it's right. I'm not okay in none of the behavior, though. I'm not okay in none of the behavior. But I think for me, it's like that. I think that's what can kind of get you back into those places, those inappropriate conversations, because you reminisce and you, like, whatever. Like, we know Carly used to do some stuff from what he said or whatever, whatnot. So, it was good to at least know that, confirm that he did not know. Like I said, I didn't think he knew either way, but The Mita whole situation, I'm not even going to sit here, like, I expected them, now that they're in each other's faces, now that we're able to see, what was said during the show and all this, I expected them to have words. I expected them to have to, to come at each other. What I can respect is Jock, because let's be clear here. A man can check me, but it's just about how he checked me too, or whatever, or whatnot. And it's nothing like a man, and even vice versa, even, for a woman, while I feel like sometimes it's harder for a woman to get that man in check when he already elevated, whatever. But for him to be like, pulling, trying to get her to the side, this ain't even what we do, this, boom, and so it's like, you know what? All right, you right. What, like, boom. And now we're going to carry on, and we're going to keep it on, and we're going to keep trying to, like, move on this reunion. I like that. I feel like that's I ain't gonna say it's needed, but like sometimes you need to be able to reel your partner in. And he saw her getting into whatever, and for a chance, I might actually this whole season might be on Jock's side about this whole him, and Mita situation. Like she wants to, like you saying, oh, but you knew about me, you knew about me, you knew about me. Yes, I knew about you. Why are you making it seem like I knew about you? Me knowing about you did not mean that I knew that all the history that you have with my man. Like Mita dropped down some points this whole time. This reunion for me, I didn't like the way she was like coming off. I just told you knew about me, you knew about me. So you can play this stupid thing. Yes, but that don't like, bro. Like what? Clearly nothing in her mind had transpired between y'all, or nothing that he said that made her red flags go up to think that you were an issue in this whole factor. And even now, like, you could say, I don't even know what I'm even trying to say, like, even in regards to that, y'all. So, like, what's gonna happen for part 2? What's gonna happen for part 2? I'm done giving Mita the drama. I'm done giving Mita the space to say, to do whatever. Jock married who he married. But at the end of the day, whether he's gonna stay faithful or not stay faithful, he chose Kendra. He chose Kendra, and if anything, nothing else, for Kendra's sake, I hope that he can like really just stay and keep his Peter Weta in his pants. And that's where I'm going to stand with it. And with that being said, I think y'all, we're just going to like end it here. No, I didn't necessarily hit on necessarily every single thing that happened in the reunion. But that's my part of like really just trying to keep it short for y'all. Hitting on the main things that I feel like I want to talk about. By all means, of course, drop me some comments down below. We can still talk about anything else, or just continue the conversation on anything else that happened in this reunion. I'm here for y'all. So by all means, get interactive with your girls. So I'll see y'all next week, or in the next recap, because who's next. We definitely got to get into the surreal life. Ooh, we got to get into the surreal life. So later, y'all.